Hello, I'm Steven, the Teen Services Coordinator with the Dim Springs Walker Branch Library. Welcome back to another STEAM Saturdays. First, before we get started, let's go over our rules. Rule number 1, always make sure you have the supervision and the permission of an adult. Rule number 2, make sure you follow the instructions we do as closely as possibly. Rule number 3, make sure you never put anything in your mouth unless we tell you to do so. And rule number 4, make sure you know where your safety equipment is, like goggles and gloves. So, today, I hope you're watching this in October, the spookiest of all months, because I have another spooky science video for you. So, today we will be making things disappear. Sounds spooky, right? I am gonna be making probably a small mess. So if you're following along at home, you definitely need an adult, and you might want to be wearing old clothes, or I'm wearing a apron to make sure I don't get the mess all over me. So I've also laid out a tablecloth and pans just to help with any potential mess. So things you will need. You will need 4 glass bowls, 2 larger ones, 2 smaller ones. You will need some vegetable oil, and you will need some water. You will need enough water to fill one of your small bowls, and you will need enough vegetable oil to fill your 2 larger bowls, about 3/4 of the way full, and one of your smaller bowls all the way up with vegetable oil. So make sure you get your adult handy to do this, because things can get slippery and messy really fast. But let's go on to our science. We will take our small bowl full of water, and we will put it inside our larger bowl full of oil. Let's see what happens there. And, oop. All right, nothing disappeared. You can still see that bowl of water inside this bowl of oil. But let's try and put this bowl of oil into another bowl of oil. This one's really slippery. So that bowl almost completely disappeared compared to our bowl of water. Why is that? That is because light has a refraction index, and oil and glass have very similar refraction indexes. So we see the light bouncing off the water that we do not, in a different way than we see it bouncing off the oil. And in the bowl when the 2 bowls are both full of oil, you can hardly see the bowl. You can see the rim a little bit because the light refracts in very similar degrees. The light's passing through them in the same way. Another fun experiment you can do with light refraction is right here. If you can come and look right up through my bowl, what do you see? Do you see a ghost? Well, if you take it out, it's not just a ghost, it's a ghost that says boo and happy Halloween. So how did we not see that when it was in the bowl of water? Well, thanks to light refraction. What I have done is inside my bag, I have taped it together so it didn't get wet. I have put my piece of paper that says Happy Halloween and Boo, and it's colorful, and it's taped inside my bag. On the outside of my bag, I have used a Sharpie to just trace the outline of just my ghost. So when it is submerged in water, the light refraction only allows us to see the surface of the bag, not what's inside. So let's try that again. Do we just see our ghost? And then we pop him up and he says, boo, happy Halloween. Well, that's all the science I have for you today. I hope to see you next time on another spooky science.